Hey guys, welcome to iFoodReal. If you're new here, my name is Alina and this is my healthy Instant Pot recipes, tips and tricks channel. Every Wednesday at 9 a.m. we show up with a trick, and on Friday, today is Friday, we share healthy Instant Pot recipe. If you're new here, again, subscribe the button below and hit the bell not to miss any new video. You will get notification by your email. And that way, it's an easy way. And that way, you will get an email when new video is posted. Today, we are making Instant Pot chicken noodle soup. It's delicious. I consider myself a chicken noodle expert because I grew up in Ukraine and my grandma made it all the time. So it's my grandma's recipe cooked in Instant Pot. Today we will be using my 8-quart duo. I like large pot for lots of soup. And I'm gonna cover everything from tips on vegetables, what vegetables to use, and you can make Instant Pot chicken noodle soup in as long as 2 hours, and you can make it in as short as 30 minutes. We're not gonna saute anything, as always, pretty much. I'm gonna cover what chicken you can use and lots of good stuff. So make sure you stay till the end. Let's do it. Hi guys, hey guys, hey guys. As I mentioned before, today I will be using my 8-quart Instant Pot duo. It's a big guy. As you can tell, I own 2 Instant Pots. That's 6-quart lux. I like to use it for like stews and chicken and meat and stuff, but for soups, I use 8-quart because my kids, and I'm sure yours, love chicken noodle soup, and we don't mind eating it for days. And the thing about Instant Pot is that you cannot fill it past the max line, which is like 2/3 will be this line. So your liquid cannot go up to here. So that's why I'm using 8-quart. You can use 6-quart, and I have included the ingredients amount for 6-quart Instant Pot as well. You just have to add less of everything. All right. So now for chicken, let me show you the chicken I use. You can take the whole chicken. I like to trim it off fat and some skin, almost all of the skin. And if you use the whole chicken and 8-quart Instant Pot, you can cook it first, create a very rich stock. Then I remove half of it, and then I add more water, and then I freeze some of that stock for later, and I still have rich, good stock. But today I want to use half chicken and show you how you can make it faster. To get the most flavorful stock, you want to use a combination of dark meat and white meat, but bone in, that's what adds flavor. So I have a whole chicken here. And I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna get half of it. So I remove the butt first. That's obvious fat. And then I trim more fat around the butt. And now you can take off the skin super easily. And you can use a knife. Oh my goodness, that's easy peasy. Look how much fat. So you can trim all of that if you want. And now I think I'm gonna do legs. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna break some bones. Oh, see, that's easy. There's your one leg. Jim. Okay, then I think I'm gonna use the wings. Okay, here we go. See, it's easy. So now I want to remove all this skin. All right, look, you have naked chicken. And now I think I want to save the breast for something else because it's convenient to cook dinner with breast and they don't really add much flavor to the broth. So I'm just gonna cut them out. That's how my grandma, she made like 3 meals from 1 chicken. So I'm gonna save it for later. And I hate washing meat cutting boards, so I like to do everything right in a bowl because I can always stick a bowl into the dishwasher. All right, so I got the breasts. So this is perfect chicken soup bones. I'm really pulling off Ukrainian grandma now. Trimming as much meat as I can. Okay, so I always add a whole onion to make chicken stock. That's what my grandma did. And it actually, besides adding flavor, it makes the stock clear. And you just want to cook with it and then to remove. And to make it easier, you just want to trim this end, but keep the, I call it hairy, end intact, so then the onion stays together. So you just go like this and just peel. See? Easy peasy. All right, now let's put everything in Instant Pot. So add your chicken, the onion, carrots, 2 to 3 carrots, and I actually don't peel them because we're gonna remove them. They're just to flavor the broth. So then 3 to 5 bay leaves, a few whole peppercorns, I don't know, like this much. And I do add salt at the end because salt just flavors the soup. So we can do that at the end. And now, adding water up to PC max line, which is about 2/3 of your pressure cooker if you don't have that line, if you're using other brand than Instant Pot. And there is the tip. If you want to speed up the pressure building process, you can use boiled water, and then it's gonna everything heat faster and your soup will be ready sooner. So now put the lid on, make sure the release valve is to sealing, and then press pressure cook on duo. Make sure it's on high pressure, 30 minutes. And if you have locks, locks is only on high pressure and the button is called manual. So now display will say on and the heating up process will begin. Because it's a large amount of liquid and depending whether you use boiled water or regular water, it can take anywhere from, I would say, 25 to 40 minutes. And you will see a little bit of steam coming out from the pressure release valve, and eventually it will stop. Once this pin will pop up, the Instant Pot will seal and start cooking. Alright, so after 30 minutes, you can either do natural release, letting Instant Pot bring the pressure down on its own, which probably will take about 40 minutes to an hour, or you can give it 5 minutes and then release pressure by turning the valve from sealing to venting. And that's what I usually do because I don't have time, and you can do that too. And please meet Henry. So what Henry does, it diverts steam from shooting up to the sides. So it saves your kitchen cabinets, and in our case, it's the camera. I love Henry. Okay, Henry, let's do it. And I like to vent Instant Pot outside so my studio doesn't smell like food for days. You can do the same at home. So after releasing the pressure, you open the lid of Instant Pot, and this is the amazing part about the duo model. You can just stick it in the handle and take the mesh strainer, and we're going to remove the onion, carrots, bay leaves, any foam, and peppercorns. And remember what I was telling you about the onion? Look how nicely it comes out in one piece. Just go with the mesh strainer just to remove any foam or see those brown pieces to make the broth clear. Actually, it looks really, really clear for something to be cooked closed under pressure. It's not murky at all. It's amazing. Now I'm just gonna do the carrots. I mean, you can leave them in, but they are pretty flavorless at this point. So at this point, chicken is cooked and it's so soft, you can even eat the bones. I'm very serious because it's cooked under pressure. You take the metal spoon and kind of like divide chicken into pieces. So when you pour into bowls, everyone gets a fair amount of everything. And you can remove big bones, but you don't have to. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So now we're going to season our chicken noodle soup. And I'm going to use salt. And then a mix of Italian herbs or any dried herbs like basil, oregano, thyme, just a mix, all to taste, whatever you have on hand. And of course, black pepper, a lot. And what I like to add to chicken noodle soup as well is garlic, fresh garlic or garlic powder. Today I'm feeling lazy, so I'm gonna go with garlic powder. But you can just grate a fresh garlic clove and it adds amazing flavor. And because I'm Ukrainian, I'm gonna eyeball the garlic. There can never be too much garlic if you're Ukrainian. Just, I don't know, 1.5, 2 teaspoons. So all we have left to add is pasta. And you can use any pasta you have on hand. To resemble the noodles, I'm going for half whole wheat fettuccine and half whole wheat linguine. And pasta cooks fast, so all you have to do is break it into pieces and add to the pot. And then we close the pot and you let it sit for 10, 15, 20 minutes. You just kind of check on it. After I add pasta, I like to stir it to prevent pasta from sticking to each other. All right, just stir gently. Okay. So just let it sit like that. Because soup is so hot and pasta is kind of processed starch, it will get cooked really fast. So after 15 or so minutes, our pasta is ready. And basically, our chicken noodle soup is ready. Look at this. Just look at this. All we have left is to add fresh herbs. And today I have fresh parsley and I also love fresh dill. But today is the parsley and it tastes amazing. And you don't want to add it with the pasta because it will get cooked. As soon as you close the lid, it's going to turn pale, yellow-green, and it's not good. Fresh herbs are the best. There you go. This is one pot dinner. And it's grandma's chicken noodle soup and it's delicious. Let's do a taste test. I'm so excited. And on a second thought, I added some chopped cooked carrot for color.
What is this?
All right, Hollister Man is here to try my grandma's chicken noodle soup. He always shows up for the taste test. That's the cameraman to meet the cameraman that makes YouTube iFoodReal possible. All right. I want to see this. I've been waiting for this. Are you eating bones? And they're soft?
Those bones are amazing.
So you're just gonna eat them? See? They're super soft.
Oh my God.
No, but honestly, they're soft. I'm not trying to kill him. Can I try?
I can eat this oil.
Okay. I'm getting ready. The noodles, it's chicken noodle soup. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So much flavor, guys, in such a little time.
I need my own bowl. So speaking about grandma, your grandma was she was a genius.
My grandma was very good cook.
And she would definitely like Instant Pot.
So good. Rich.
Flavorful.
Sorry, English is our second language.
Well, enjoy it if you cook it.
People cook it.
Yeah, I will cook it.
If you like this video, you can do this.
Press thumbs up
Right there.
and subscribe over there.
And subscribe there.
And welcome anytime. Come over Fridays, Wednesdays.
Yeah, just come on over.
Yeah.
See you next Friday, guys.
Bye.
Okay, bye.